rims. That's what we're doing today. We're putting pimp rims on a four-wheeler. We're gonna do donuts on tar, donuts on gravel. He's gonna probably do a wheelie everywhere. I'm gonna probably tip it. And Caleb's gonna probably go slow because he's gonna be scared to tip it. But if you never see a video of this riding, I probably broke it. And if you want to skip to the... What are we skipping to again? Oh yeah.
If you want to skip the building process.
If you want to skip to the ripping the Warrior with the car tires, put some numbers there and call it good. That was...
Let me do it.
That was...
Let me do it. Why you? Why you?
That's Caleb's boss.
Yeah.
No, they're not even hard.
Okay. So what are you doing? Tell the camera what you're doing.
Okay, how do I explain it? This goes on here, like that. We put some nuts on the other side, then we weld that to one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And then that piece goes on the forwards, so then it'll look like that, hopefully.
That'll go on that thing. And then it'll look, oh! Almost died. And then it'll look like this.
Did you bring this to school and do it in shot?
Uh!
I'm just gonna sit on the pimp rim. That's actually quite nice. Pimp rim.
I already filmed it, don't worry.
So all the ones I marked need to be ground down. Here you go.
Ground down how far?
I don't know, just kind of...
I like your hat, Jaden.
I get it.
What, tell the camera what it says.
What does it say, actually?
Stonehill.
Are you kidding me? How did these not end up right? They're the same. Who's in charge of this process? Alex and Colton are the ones in charge of it.
Alex and Colton?
We're in charge of drilling it. Yes, this one's just going.
You know I can't put that in there.
Huh?
You know I can't put that in there.
Yeah.
If he cleared this with his grandma. No.
She doesn't have to know.
13.
I'm sure she'd be thrilled when she sees what you're doing. Oh.
Jaden, well, have you thought about if it rubs when a big guy like me just sits on it and like suspension goes boom and then fender goes boom and then what do you think?
Yeah. I'll show you. 13.5 inches.
Okay.
Okay. You can clarify. We'll even go 14. From the center to there, there is no way you're gonna rub it, and you have a lot of travel up top. If you bottom this thing out, you gotta be like 600 pounds and launch it off a jump.
I promise you I will bottom it out.
No, you won't.
Will I bottom it out?
Okay, hold on. 4 inches, so that's 18 inches. Fully maxed out.
It rubs. It rubs. It rubs.
This is 18.
Never mind.
This would be a good clip to look back on when Aiden sits on it and it bottoms out.
I will bottom it out.
18 inches, because you have 4 inches of travel plus the 14.
You're worried about statistics. I will bottom it out.
It's impossible for it to rub because the fender's flat all the
Are
way
you
through.
tempting me?
Yes.
Okay. Hear that?
No jumps.
You said I could bottom it out. I can try to bottom it out.
The hole's won't dry. So, here.
We're gonna mark out where we need to drill on this. We don't have a drill press here, so we're gonna go bother somebody else that has one.
Because someone messed up the holes terribly.
Okay, so we're gonna mark out where the holes need to be, because they are not in the right spot at all.
Okay, so plates, I'll explain in a second. Okay, so somebody did a terrible job cutting. That's where the holes should be. That's where the holes are.
Drilling, not cutting. Redo it.
Just like the drilling. Okay, so someone did a bad job. So someone did a really bad job drilling. That's where the holes should be. The orange, that's where the holes are. So we're going to good old fancy place.
Just say we're going to someone's house. He doesn't want to be on camera. Got him drilled. Wait to use that.
We got them drilled, but they're not perfect, so we're sanding them away.
We're using the file.
Okay, you see these? Jaden sent us to get 10 of these. So what we did, got 4 big ones, we can get 12 out of this, right? Well, we got back and we got a lecture from Jaden that we won't be able to cut them straight. So now he sent us with this. We're gonna go return these, get 10 of these, and hope we do it right. Right, Caleb?
Yeah, that's what's going on basically.
We got them returned. We got the cash. Now to the other store. Okay, so he sent us to get 10 of these, right? So we got 10 of these, but we got a lecture for getting long ones last time.
We're gonna pull a prank on him.
So we got this. Because he told us not to get long ones, get a bunch of short ones. So then, basically, the guy there told us this will be easier to cut and he's gonna throw a fit. We'll film him throwing a fit. Jaden, where are you? Oh. So he said he didn't have big hardware. He said this will work because this you can cut easy. So will this work? He said we haven't got thick hardware. We have small stuff. He said this you can cut easy.
Did you show him the bolt?
Yeah, he said they didn't have any of those yet.
He said this will work.
Nothing that thick?
No.
They just had these. They were just laying around, so he gave us one.
Oh, I guess we'll have to wait till next week to do it.
Really? Why?
We can't cut it! I told you this before you left Boston. We can't cut it. They need to be exactly the same length. Otherwise your wheel's gonna wobble as you drive.
He said this you can cut straight, easy.
No, you can't. I mean, maybe you can cut it straight.
Big
You
boom.
realize- Yeah, you can cut it straight. That's not
You
the
can
problem.
get like 30, we have 30 tries here, Jaden.
That's not the problem. It's every time you cut it, each of those tiny pieces has to be exactly the same length as
Count
the
the
next
threads,
one.
just count the threads. We better go get the ones in the car then.
Yeah, we. Wait, before you grind that, it was cheaper to buy 10 of the little ones and
We
this
got the real ones. We wanted to prank you. Just for fun.
because it was still cheaper than buying those
This
other
was
ones.
like $3. This
Yes.
is $3 and the other ones that were that big were $3.
So Aiden's paying me,
Those for stuff now.
yeah, forever.
We paid $3 for 10 bolts, an inch and a half.
For the 10 bolts we bought, it was cheaper than if we were to buy one of the small bolts at the regular.
Don't say the store, but we're never going to that store again for hardware.
Yeah.
Well, we got Jaden his bolts that he's been waiting for, so
After like 38 attempts, they finally got the right thing.
now he's happy. Now
So-
what are we doing with them?
I'll explain. We don't need it. But so these will go on there, and we'll weld them on. So then we can take our other plate, pretend this has 5 holes on it, and go in there. But anyway, we'll weld a bunch of these on here, and then we'll go like that and weld them onto there. So then we can put the nut on. So this will hook to the 4-wheeler, and this will hook to the car, and then we'll be spaced.
Great explanation.
All the exact same length, so we don't have to cut them.
Show it to us.
Now we just got welder onto this puppy. The most important part. Okay, are you going?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna weld this chunk on there. So that converts it from a 4 to a 5. So I have to hold it here while Jaden welds it, and hopefully it's lined up. That looks fairly straight. All right. Oh, never mind. We just finished welding it up, and it needs a little bit of cleaning up on there. My thing keeps falling down on me. We're gonna clean up these welds on here to make them look nice and pretty. Yeah, just take my phone. We're gonna clean up these welds and make them look really nice. Well, maybe not really nice, but nicer. Yeah. So we're gonna put it in the vise. Alright, so I just finished cleaning this one up. It's hard to get at it because I don't want to mess up these threads, but that's as good as it's gonna get.
Okay, we should go eat quick.
You eat that?
Yes, I didn't eat today. I ate one granola bar because I was rushed out of the house by you two.
What is this called again? Foosball? We're playing foosball. Who would you say won that?
Me?
No.
It was a 1v2 and I still whooped your butt. Yeah.
No. Jaden's over here welding the other side on the front. So, there we go. Okay, the front. We're gonna have some front is done. We're gonna finish the back tomorrow.
We got Aiden back.
And the four-wheeler's back. It never moved.
So now we just gotta do the back.
Yep.
And then it'll be done.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I'm waiting for.
When it's over, I press rewind. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robbers, and he's playing Batman. Bet he's gonna rob him. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, she's fine. Wondering will she be mine? Walk past, I press rewind. See that one more time. And I got this soda. Remy boys, they know it. Fast money don't slow. No one can control it. Yeah. And I got this soda. Remy boys, they know it. Yeah. Fast money don't slow, but no one can control it. Yeah,
We had fun ripping it,
Yep.
and now we're gonna take them off, put the normal ones back on, and
Yep.
we'll see you guys in the next video.
Pretty much.
The brakes don't work, and it was a bit bumpy because they weren't lined up the greatest, but that was someone's fault. I don't really know who.
Not me.
Anyway, see you later.
See you later. These are hot, so if you.
You know what we should do? We should have done like a part series for TikTok too. Like a 3-part series of building a warrior. Putting parts on
TikTok, welcome back, blah blah blah.